same app, you can book a lesson, a rental,
Perfect.
buy some booties.
There you go.
Yeah. I don't know if we'll keep the dinger going on downstairs or what. And we already started rolling, so yeah,
Okay.
cool. All right, well, if y'all don't know me by way of introduction, my name is Pac, and I own this shop, El Porto Surf Shop. We're in El Porto, and I'm with Matt Walls, and we got a customer here probably. Yeah, you can come in. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, what, do you need a code for it? Yeah. Oh, hold on, I better not say this out loud. Yeah, we don't want to give away the whole internet, all of our board shed codes.
No, that'd be bad for business.
You would think. When I bought this place, the one person that I had here that I inherited as a staff member told me that if I put any racks outside, all the boards would be immediately stolen.
And did that happen?
I keep like 50 boards outside. We haven't had one board ever.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. Wow.
And I mean, I needed it for the expansion, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations on buying the place.
Thanks. Yeah. So I'm with Matt Walls, who I established a second ago off camera is not the president of the South Bay Boardriders.
No, I am not the president. I'm a founding member.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, but I am not the president.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So I'm curious. Like, so we have a surf contest.
Yes.
End of January, the 31st.
Yep.
Cool. And we sponsor every year. This is our 5th annual.
Yes.
And in fact, the perennial trophy that we keep engraved with all the winners, it's just being picked up right now as we speak.
Awesome.
By one of my other team members driving it back here. We might get it back while we're here, so we can kind of look at it. Just freshened up with last year's winners.
Nice.
And,
nice.
yeah.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, we're super stoked to have a Porto Surf Shop as one of our event sponsors. So we do 8 contests in the series, and you are the 3rd stop. You are our second stop in El Porto. So we kind of try and give everyone a home court advantage. So we do a lot of contests in El Porto, which is typically the best place. And then we go, so we start at Porto, then we're going to go to Torrance, we're going to come back to El Porto, then we're going back to Torrance.
Yeah.
And then we'll probably come back to El Porto, then we go to Hermosa at some point, and then we go to Manhattan Pier.
Cool.
I don't know if that's all set.
I've always only just promoted our contest that we do with you guys, but I'm going to start now promoting every contest at El Porto, especially because, you know, I don't really look outside of El Porto as far as Los Angeles County is concerned. And I feel like that's my area of like what I should be kind of responsible for to my customers.
Completely agree.
You know?
Completely agree. And I think a lot of the retailers in the South Bay feel the same way.
Yeah.
As a career, I was a sales rep. So my territory was Southern California. And so I kept an eye on Southern California. Yeah. So we have most of the sales guys have a slightly different perspective only because we look at all the shops as our partners.
Yeah.
So we try not to play favorites. And we try to like all play nice with each other.
I'm impressed by it and how well I think it works that way.
It does. Like our little business models that this is our 16th year works. And for the most part, everyone plays nice.
Yeah.
In the early days, we'd try to put like the poster of all the surf contests up in the shops.
Yeah.
And the shops would cut all the other shops off of the poster.
That's what I'm going to do with all the ones that aren't in El Porto. Because as far as I'm concerned, if it doesn't happen in El Porto, my shop, it didn't happen at all.
So originally, almost all of our contests were in El Porto.
Yeah.
And then actually, Greg Browning was the one who was like, hey, everyone needs a chance to have a home court advantage. You need to get out of El Porto.
Yeah.
And
may he rest in peace.
May he rest in peace, yeah. So as a contest director, I'm less nervous having him in El Porto because typically we can get a full day of surf here with no problem.
Yeah.
I live in Hermosa. Hermosa is super tide sensitive, so I know the one contest we do in Hermosa, it's going to be good for a couple hours.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be total walled dog shit. Can we say?
Yeah.
Can we say?
Oh yeah. Okay. Anything we want, man.
It's
I thought I was going to be the one over the line.
No.
Last year I gave some accidentally inappropriate gifts in the contest bags. I'm not going to bring it up.
Yeah, we're not gonna bring that up.
It didn't happen actually.
It did not happen.
It was the guy who owns the liquor store, I think.
Yeah.
might also be me, but
I did get a chuckle out of that. Completely off the record. I thought it was funny.
well, I appreciate it.
Some of the parents did not.
I
did
felt
not
awful
share.
about it. And I have nieces, and I would have been bothered by that if I was. I mean, I felt bad. We'll move on.
We're moving on. We're moving on.
It didn't happen.
So as a contest director, I don't worry about contests here. That's why it's so easy to come here. I mean, the surf is always bigger. There's the first place to get sandbars in the winter.
Yeah, I think it's awesome that y'all host so many contests here, and I think it's awesome the way that y'all kind of in a little indirect way bring all the shops together in a way. And I feel like they probably feel this way too, because I think each one of our local shops is like successful for a different reason. I feel like the El Porto Surf Shop, our niche is so niche that like we don't compete with the other shops here. We do something so differently. We're in the surfing world certainly, but I feel like there's space for all the shops because we all kind of either have a different geographical area, or in my case, like I just do so much beach servicing of one beach that I'm at that I'm closer to anybody else that it's like, you know, I don't feel like anybody even wants that business. Like, what kind of shop wants to be a rental shop? Other than me.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's a pretty good margin in that.
Oh, I don't even think of it that way. I mean, so you've been directing contests. This is why I'm curious about this. So I would say I come from this other side of surfing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I come because you do contests, competitive surfing, and you like put them on with the South Bay Boardriders, and then some people occasionally turn pro. And, right?
But I think that's our whole goal.
Yeah.
Is to just create that platform where if a kid has talent and he's passionate about it, he can, start with our contests, and then if he has success there, he can move on to NSSA, WSA, USA surfing, and then from there he can take the next step. And go on to do QS contests. So there was a QS contest like 3 weeks ago in Morro Bay, and we had 8 kids that have come through our program that were surfing in that event.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's cool.
With the surf industry, the state it is right now, I don't know how much money they're making, but it's great that they followed their passion and they found some success. Hopefully they get some free goodies along the way and some great self-esteem to know that, hey, look at this. I've surfed my way into this pro contest. Yeah. So it's pretty cool.
I grew up wrestling.
Oh, really?
And competing in all these wrestling tournaments since I was 4 until I was
4. That is early.
Supposed to do it in college. I blew out my shoulder in the state tournament my junior year. And but I say all this because I come from a world where I've been very competitive in, like, an athlete in other sports, in baseball and in wrestling. Probably more baseball. I had a longer run, but I got into surfing. And this is where I think I love that, like, we get to be a part of this contest in your world, because I come into surfing from this other side of it where, like, surfing is something that I got into to not try to succeed at. Mm-hmm. Right? Does that make sense? Like, it's something I took on to relax and not judge and intentionally never try to get good at. Just go out, have fun. Whatever you do is great. And that's probably like the majority of our customers. We're like this, right?
Yes, but I would say that's the majority of surfers in general.
Yeah. I would definitely say that. I mean, it definitely outnumbers. It's like golf. It's like the guys knocking around the driving range who kind of suck. That's actually like 90% of what a golfer is. But if you go hang out at the country club, it might not feel that way. And I feel that way here, like not in El Porto so much specifically, a little bit, but definitely other beaches in Southern California where, like, I mean, I'm 43. There's some guys my age, our age, that have been doing this competitively or seriously since they were groms, and to them, I think surfing is a different thing than it will ever be to me. Oh, cool! Our trophies are here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So there's the trophy. Yeah, Frank, you might need to zoom in on these.
Oh, look at that! That's gorgeous.
Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it, James. James, you're making a cameo. Yeah. Say what's up, dude.
How's it going, guys? James.
Yeah, James, tell everybody where you're from.
I'm from New Hampshire originally. I've been out in LA for about a year and a half for school. Discovered this local gem down here, El Porto Surfboards, Players Liquor. Yeah, been working here a couple months. Absolutely love it.
Oh yeah, we get a great plug out of it. Appreciate it. Yeah, well, these are our perennial trophies. So, if you win this year, or if you've won in the past, you always come by and show all your friends your names on these guys, because there are 14 categories, I think. Is that right? 14? 11. Oh, all right. Less prizes for me. Bye.
It's close. So close. So close.
But yeah, I love that. Like, the surfing has that like big spectrum.
Yeah.
Where like I feel like basketball or like you know what I mean, like
No, you're right, because surfing you can play. I mean, you don't need a team. You don't need. You can just do it by yourself. Surfing is for sure a lifestyle sport, and there's not a lot of those out there. I mean, there's surf music, there's surf wear, there's you know, I don't know if there's basketball music. I don't you know. But it's like you could totally be a surfer and love surfing and never put a contest jersey on, and that's totally fine.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Or you can get amazingly good at it. It reminds me of music.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can just kind of make up songs for your kids and have a great time singing, or go to the local bar and kind of chuck it up, or you could become, you know, Yo-Yo Ma or Sebastian Bach or something.
But I think the most important part about it is it puts a smile on your face.
Yeah.
Like who cares if you're good or not? Like if you get out of the water and you have a smile on your face, you're done.
Right. Yeah.
Done. That's the purpose of it, right?
Yeah. Well, you only get to please yourself or something like that at the end of the day.
Yeah.
When did you start surfing?
I started in 5th grade, so I think that's like
me too.
10-ish.
Yeah, I was 11.
Yeah.
Where did you get your first wave?
Hermosa Beach.
Oh, whoa,
so
local to the core.
I'm one of those weirdos that have never moved. Like I've lived in Hermosa Beach my entire life.
Good for you. Why would you move?
Even in college, I just drove to Long Beach to go to college. So
wow, yeah.
I
mean, why would you? You know.
Oh, if you wanted better waves, you can easily move.
That's true. It's true, but I mean, there are only so many places to go. I mean, Hermosa, I guess I could see going elsewhere, and like move to Malibu or move to Porto.
I don't know. It's a big world. It's a big world pack. There's a lot of places.
Yeah.
I like Hermosa. I mean, I like living in LA because yes, the waves suck a lot, but we're really close to an airport.
Yeah.
Where we could go anywhere in the world almost nonstop.
Yeah, that's my favorite part of this place. I get to watch those planes take off, and it's an 11-minute Uber ride. I mean, like half the people that come here to rent are pit stop from the airport. Some of them leave luggage behind. And man, it's I can be having like the worst day in the world, be super frustrated, be like, you know, every now and then hear like this morning the sink pipe broke. I mean, it just like came to like, so I got like a flood to deal with. I mean, all this things. But the second somebody comes in and they're like, "Oh, I'm looking to go surfing. Could you rent? You know, you have everything I need." Like it just opens up this part of me that's like super authentic. It just like gets so present. It's like, oh, let me help you get out there. Oh, I've got, you know, like, oh, I'll get your wetsuit. What kind of board do you want? Did you see the waves? When was the last time you were surfing? Like you get so excited for somebody else. And and so I imagine putting on a contest has kind of some element. You're a facilitator.
Yeah, I do. If people ask me like, what's the best part about it, and it's definitely like high-fiving a kid when he just got out of a water and just got out of a heat, and you know he did well, and he's just glowing. Like, can't wait to tell someone about the success that he just found out in the water. I think we've all had that. We've all caught that wave. You know, where you finish the wave and you look around like if someone saw it, because you're so, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just energy or whatever, but it's so positive. I mean, we've all had those days when we get out of the water and you feel so good. Like if it was a drug and you could bottle that.
Yeah.
I mean, I get out of the water after a good day and I'm like, nothing bad can happen today.
Yeah.
Like I am bulletproof for the rest of the day. I'm in the best mood.
Yeah.
And I don't know too many other sports that are like that, where you can just go out in front of your house or whatever and just have an amazing session, and it just puts you in the best mood all day.
Yeah, that's it. Were you in the water today?
I was in the water today.
Oh,
I did not have one of those amazing sessions.
Dude, I cut myself on my, like, really deeply on my shin.
How'd you do that?
Like 6 or 7 days ago. My friend was showing me his new car. I was like all excited. It was like running out of my bus, and I hit the side of the door. I guess it was like, I don't even know how or where, but like, it went real deep, like on my shin, like almost over the bone.
That's a sensitive part of your body. That did not feel good.
Yeah, and there's not much skin there.
No.
And so I'm concerned that if I don't let it scab like harden, that it's never gonna heal and it's just gonna get infected. You know,
Yep.
so if I go out either a wetsuit or even without a wetsuit, just like on the board and
Probably not a bad idea.
yeah,
to
so
let that
I'm
guy
letting
heal
it
up.
heal up
Let's-
all the way.
let's see.
So I'm
Oh, you got a
keeping-
Band-Aid
Oh
on.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
and that's if I'm wearing a Band-Aid, you know it's bad. But I say that because I haven't been in the water now for at least 6 days.
Okay.
Oh, dude, that's like if the only other time that happened, I think I tore my calf.
How long were you out that time? That was longer than 6 days.
Yeah, I was out for like 6 weeks, or maybe 12 or 10 weeks. But I was back in the water in like 2 days, like swimming and stuff.
Okay.
You know,
Mhm.
and that at least felt.
Yeah, it kind of scratches the itch, but
Yeah,
not
yeah.
all the way, but kind of gets you there.
I have this whole thing. In fact, we probably have like some surf books up here, and one of them is called Blue Mind. I don't know if it's up there or not, but it talks about how like all these synchronicity things between your pH and also like the rhythms of the megahertz that your organs are beating at and different things that when you're in the water in a natural body of water, specifically the ocean or a river or something like that, the tide and the movement of the water like somehow is supposed to be synchronous with
I know that
and
sounds kind of like
Yeah.
new age weirdo, but
completely.
I believe it
Yeah.
in a weird way. Only as experienced it myself, just because there's something about like you could be in the worst mood ever,
Yeah.
and you're like, God damn it, and then you go out and catch a good one, and you're like, oh wait, no, I'm good.
Yeah. I mean, I'd extend it even. I could do that body surf.
Yeah.
You know?
Have you ever been on a prone paddleboard?
No. What's that stand up?
No, the lay down ones, like the ones that look like a really big surfboard.
No. What do you do on those?
You just paddle it just like a surfboard or a longboard.
But do you stand on it?
No.
That doesn't sound like fun at all.
No, it doesn't. It's like we've
I
taken.
think I've seen people do that. I'm like, well, that guy's crazy.
You took the worst part of surfing and made a sport out of it. Great,
Yeah.
but you get that same high.
Oh yeah.
So
Just from being out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
so in Hermosa we don't get a south swell at all. Like it could be head high down here in the summer, and
Yeah.
it's like a lake. So a lot of us down there, we just kind of trade in the surfboard for the paddleboard when it goes flat.
Oh yeah.
And
That's why those people are out paddling to Catalina and stuff.
Exactly.
They're down there training.
exactly.
I wondered how they got into that.
But anyway, it's the only sport I know of where you can get that exact same feeling. Like I can go out with my friends just like I would go out on a surf day,
Mm-hmm.
and we can go. There's a bunch of buoys and stuff out off the harbor, and we'll go around those, and you'll see dolphins and seals. You see all the wildlife. You come in, and it's like you just had a great day surfing, even though you never even
completely.
caught a
I
wave.
get it.
You got to work out,
Yeah.
and you know,
I
don't
do that some days when it's so much whitewater out. There's like barely anybody out there. Sometimes there's nobody out there, and I'll just go out for like a 20-minute paddle workout, just to and kind of feel the same way.
On those prone boards, it's a lot easier. I would paddle my prone board 5 miles before I'd paddle my short board 1 mile.
Yeah.
Maybe even 5 blocks.
That's what people do on that Catalina paddle out. Yes, I don't pay attention. If it doesn't happen in Porto, I just hear about it.
No, it's all good. But so the Boardriders Club, we put on 5 races a year.
You guys do that one too?
We work on that one. We're kind of a partner in that.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, so we're allowed to get permits from LA County to run our events, and it's kind of, I think, November we can start, or maybe October, and then in May it ends. We can no longer get a permit for a surf contest, but we can get a permit
because the beach is too crowded for the summer.
Exactly.
Yeah,
LA County guards say that it's their peak season.
I was gonna say when you do the 8 over 12 months, I was like, when does it stop?
It's 9 months.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because we cannot run during the.
But you do 8 contests.
To be honest, we do 10.
10.
We do 8 in the series.
Oh, 8 in the series. Yeah,
and then we do Queen of the South Bay, which is an all women's
female,
event, which is a huge. They get like 200 women at that event.
Yeah.
And then for the International Surf Festival, which is the summertime, that's the only way we can get a permit. Is they asked us to come run their surf contest. So that's the summer surf off, and that's in early August.
Okay.
But other than that, we cannot run. During the summer months.
Yeah, well, we don't want to get in the way of our rental business here.
No, we don't.
We got to send those people in and out all day, and you're clogging all the good waves down there.
No, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. Now, I imagine that you have a good rental business in the summer?
Year round.
Year round. But is there?
We'll have people. It could be raining, and we'll have somebody all day. We'll have somebody in from France. You know, I mean, we're like a church in that way. You know,
Nice.
we're like the light on. You know what I mean?
There's always
we're keeping it going.
there's
Yeah,
always a board to rent.
Yeah,
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, because that's what happens when I travel. I'm going to India in on Christmas Day.
Whereabouts you going?
My cousin's getting married in some town called Kochi.
Okay.
I like to go places without doing any research.
But you're coastal, so you're going to be able to surf.
So
I know they have good waves there.
Right. So I'm going to take a 4.5-hour train ride to a town called Vlaka.
So you have done some research.
Well, I had to look up where a surfable break is, because I did find out that even though I was on the coast at this place, that there wasn't any regular surf there, and that reliably I'd have to go 4.5 hours by train. It's a $2 train ride.
Okay.
So
it's in the budget.
The lack of the
so you get to have 100 beers on that train.
I don't know. I think I'm going to have to really keep my wits about me.
True.
Especially looking like this and being in India, and I think I'm going to bring my board. I really don't own other clothes, so I don't know if this camouflage works that well, but I think they'll be able to see me.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll stick out like a sore thumb.
Any thoughts on stopping over at the Maldives while you're there?
I would, but I
mean, you're on the other side of the world, and you're really close. You're like this close.
It was a stretch just to be able to make myself go, because I've put in so much. I mean, I put in all my savings into this place, and then I've put in every dollar I've made since buying the downstairs to convert it, and I'm still doing that. I'm planning on continuing to do that for like another year and a half, and so I don't have a lot of budget room for this stuff. But I also promised myself, so I have a book coming out this spring, and
nice,
called Road Journals, which is a prequel to a book that I have coming out in 2027 called Surf Journals. And in Surf Journals, so in Road Journals, I lived on a motorcycle going through the 48 states for a little over a year, like working different jobs and just sleeping wherever. Yeah, I did it when I was 23 and 24.
Wow.
So yeah, and I kept a journal of it. And I wrote a novel about it, which actually that's a copy of that. That came out in 2014, which is part of how I ended up buying the shop. And so
wait, which one?
Land of the Free.
Okay, right here.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, that came out in 2014, and I wouldn't be here if it didn't. And so Surf Journals, that's a fictional book.
Okay.
That I wrote based on road journals, like where I kept a real journal, and then I wrote a novel about, which was my intention when I did it, and to try and get the novel published, which took me 8 years. Anyway, so the Surf Journal book, I'm going to every coastline in the world, or attempting to.
Awesome.
Which is why I bought this place, because we get so much international traffic, and I just thought, well, that way I can write it off.
Yeah, perfect.
You know?
No, surf industry.
Yeah.
Same thing. Like,
My
tax guy would be like, "You need to go on a trip this year."
Yeah.
Like, all right.
People are always like, "Oh, so you're planning when you're gonna retire and sell that place?" I'm like, "No, I'm doing this till I die or go broke."
Yeah.
And hopefully, hopefully I die after, but then again, I don't know, maybe how long you want to live. Hopefully I don't die tomorrow.
Yes. Hopefully you get to India first.
Yeah. At least check a few more countries.
Dude.
Yeah.
You say you're 43?
43.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm 58.
Whoa, no way.
Yeah, so 15
my
years.
Goodness. That's inspiring.
So I was almost done with college when you were in first grade.
Wow, that's inspiring. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, you're making me look forward to these.
Yeah, you got
years.
so long ahead of you.
Good. Yeah. I feel old all the time. I have all these 20-somethings working for me, and
but
I just feel so ancient all the time.
No, that's in your head. It's like I'm like you. I spend a lot of time with younger folks just because that's who surfs a lot.
Yeah,
exactly. Those are the only people left.
Yeah. Hello. How can we help you? Oh, yeah, make yourself at home. If you'd want to be on our interview, you can too. If you want to say hello to our viewing guests. Hello, YouTubers. We have a guest. No pressure. Well, nice to see you. Yeah, we do this thing live.
That's awesome.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
I mean, it's a winter time afternoon, a weekday. These are our slower times.
Now, do you do it every day?
No. In fact, I think I've only done 2 or 3 of them, but I thought I should do more, and I wanted to do them just informally and just start throwing them on YouTube, and you know, and this contest come out, I was like, oh, we should, you know, and you've been so much fun to talk to.
I enjoy it.
So, how did you get into with the board? You were a founding member.
Yeah. So, I grew up surfing, and then went on NSSA and all that stuff, and I did a couple years on the tour, and I realized that like that was not good. That was not gonna. That was not going to become a revenue stream.
You were surfing.
I was on the QS back then. Cool. It was called the Bud Tour.
Yeah, like sponsored by Bud.
Yeah, sponsored by Budweiser.
Do they still have? Well, we have alcohol sponsors, I guess.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And I was just sucking at that and sucking at college at the same time because the two don't necessarily go hand in hand.
Yeah.
So I went to college. Then after college, I went to work for a company called Caton. They were one of my sponsors at the time. And started the surf industry. And so,
well, that's the dream.
Yeah. Back then you could actually make a living.
Yeah.
And so I did that. And then, I met with a guy named Mike Balzer, who I'd known because he was a photographer, and he's like, hey, we want to start this surf club. And I was like, great. And so the model that we follow is super common in Australia, and it has been going for probably 50 years.
Yeah.
Every town has a Boardriders Club, and they all compete against each other.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's kind of funny, but we're like, hey, let's make our club, and then we'll compete against the Malibu Boardriders Club and Wind & Sea Boardriders Club, because those are the only two that we knew.
Yeah.
So we created this club, and then we were like, hey, we want to compete with you. And they like, hey, we're a longboard club. And we're like, well, we don't have any longboarders. So the club existed probably for 6 or 7 years with no one to compete against because there wasn't a platform for clubs to compete against each other.
So what did you guys do if you didn't have contests?
Well, we just did our own thing here. We put on our own contest here.
Yeah, makes
so,
sense.
I don't know, about 7 years ago, an organization called West Coast Boardriders started up, and all these boardriders clubs started popping up in different towns.
Yeah.
So now we compete against all the other boardriders clubs.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. We actually last year we did pretty well, and we qualified for the it'd be the California finals at lowers, and we did really well there. I'd say we got like a 5th place, which was for our little team. That was great. We don't have any big name pros on our team, and the teams that we're competing with, like San Clemente, is like all pros.
Oh wow.
And we did well, and we qualified to go to Australia in February and compete there.
Cool. So
we're actually having a fundraiser. I'm going to plug this at Comedy Magic Club. I think it's January 8th. And Comedy Magic Club is amazing. They give us 100% of the door.
Oh, whoa.
So you can go to our Instagram, southbayboardridersclub.org, or whatever is at South Bay Boardriders Club. Link to it there. It's on Eventbrite. And the proceeds for that will help us send our team to Australia.
Yeah. Cool. That's a super cool venue too. Great venue. I presume, do you know who's performing? Any ideas?
Well,
I follow a lot of stand-up comedy. Believe it or not.
That night. No, it's the 10 comics.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, that's always a good show.
Yeah.
Exactly. I probably know some of those guys.
That's awesome. I didn't know that you were.
So there's a show across the street every week at Poncho's, which is in El Porto. A Mexican restaurant. Every Monday at 8:30.
Is that the secret? Because there's a secret comedy thing in the South Bay, like every other week.
So there are a couple. There's one. There's like the Don't Tell comedy.
Yes, that's a hush hush or whatever it is.
Yeah. Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah, that was the one I was talking about.
Okay, yeah, because that one you have to pay for. Okay. And then there's the show over there, which is a free show every Monday, and LA has a lot of great comics because a lot of touring comedians live here, and a lot of touring comedians perform at Poncho's, which means they're the same guys who work LA. So through that, because I go there so often, I've gotten to know a few of them have been at the shop. But yeah, so that's why I was wondering who's performing. So I'm like, I bet I probably know one or two of those guys.
I'm a big fan of Comedy Magic. We're actually going tonight.
Oh, wonderful!
Yeah. My wife and I. It's just a 10 comics.
Oh
thing.
yeah, cool.
My wife and I and my kids, we've been listening to comedy. My kids grew up on comedy, just like on the drive to school. We always had like comics on, or Pandora was always on comics. And so as soon as they turned 18, it was like, all right, let's go. So yeah, we go once a month.
Oh, whoa,
Maybe this
Yeah.
month we'll go more, and sometimes like if you go too often, you see the same comics and they haven't
Yeah,
switched up their jokes. So you're like,
That's what happens when I go to Poncho's every Monday. That's why I'm now just friends with those guys.
Yeah.
It's like I could, I knew all their routines.
yeah.
You know,
Comedy is
Hey, you
amazing.
switched the word.
I love it.
Yeah.
Bad comedy is rough.
Oh yeah, sure.
Like there's times when
Sure.
like there's someone up there and you're like, oh, I feel so bad for you.
Yeah.
And then you're like, God, the comic behind you is so bummed right now. The one that's gonna come on next because like the crowd just went silent.
Yeah. That's part of what I enjoy about it, though. I mean, I enjoy, like, seems like a non sequitur, but it reminds me of like one of the things I love about surfing is like I love paddling out. I love the anarchy, the chaos, right? And that's why like I'm not a wave pool guy at all. I mean, I won't like turn one down, as far as like if someone's, if I'm inland and that's the only option or something. But I mean, I'll take the real ocean all day long. Like if I got to choose, even on a bad day, because I like surfing. Is just like you're paddling out and you're trying to decide which way to go. You're like, where the hell did that guy come from? Is he supposed to be there? Right? You don't get that in the pool. And what I like about a stand-up comedy show, unless I'm going to see like just one major headliner that I know his ad that I really want to see, like I love going to a show where you see people all over the place because it's what you're talking about. It's like there's tension. And now you're worried of like, oh, is he going to ruin this for everybody? That was so awkward. And like, that's what I like. I like those misfit moments of surfing where it's just like, oh my God, that wasn't supposed to happen. Like, I don't know. I like the unexpected, the challenge, navigating unexpected waters type.
I think I'm too nice, and I feel sorry for him. Like, oh wow, this sucks. He may not get to come back here.
Yeah,
it's a true art form. I'm a big fan. Hats off to the people that do it well, because that is amazing.
Yeah,
it seems so hard.
Oh yeah, way harder than singing, I think too.
Could be.
I mean, if you had,
I can't do either of them.
Compare the things, Yeah, that's true. I don't know if I'm sitting too well on either of those categories either, but
we have smiles on our faces.
Yeah,
so and we get to go surf.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got this contest coming up. I think I might be out of things to talk about. You got anything to talk about? Any questions for me?
I do. I have so many questions for you, Pat.
Oh wow, let's hear it.
I hope your batteries are charged up because we could go all day long.
What you got?
Okay, first of all, your name is Woodrow.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I've only known you as Pac.
Yeah.
No,
that's so funny.
I'm Robert Matthew Walls, but no one calls me Robert, and I really don't care for Robert.
Yeah.
What about Woodrow for you? Is that?
Oh man, so this is a really long story. To make a short story long, let's see. So when I was on my motorcycle trip, so I was born Stanley Wood Landfair II, depending on which document you look at, it might be the fourth Stanley W. Landfair, my family. Yeah. So it's not like, there's no like inheritance with that or anything. It's not like, I think the first Stanley Landfair was a farmer in Indiana. He lost everything in the Depression.
Okay.
And we kind of
you inherited it. So you got that.
Yeah. Got a good work ethic. It's really what I inherited: a strong work ethic and good Midwest values.
There you go.
And so anyway, when I was on that motorcycle trip, I've been called Pac since I was born because my parents were like looking for something else to call me because I was the fourth person with that name in the family.
Yeah.
And so it was known when they gave me that name, like we're never gonna call him that. So my parents still like.
Your dad is Stanley Woodrow.
He's Stanley Wood Landfair. Yeah.
Okay, so you had to be called something else. Yeah. So when they didn't get you mixed up.
Yeah, and so my sister was 23 months old, and she called me Pakistan.
Okay.
And that stuck.
And you're going to India, which is really close to Pakistan.
Right. Yeah, getting close to home.
Yeah.
I guess that's.
You should share that story while you're there.
Yeah.
Well, make sure that India and Pakistan are okay right now before you share that.
And then while I was on the road, I'm a big fan of Woody Guthrie. I don't know if you knew the folk singer.
Yep.
And somebody gave me his book when I was like 21, Bound for Glory, and it's like an autobiography. It almost reads like a comic book, but it's really great. And I just loved him, man. I just thought like he was my hero, and so I changed. My middle name was Wood, and but I was going by Pac. I wanted something else to publish under, and other than Pack, so I was like, and then I was like, I'll legally change it to Woodrow after Woody Guthrie.
Oh, cool.
And so
so there was no Woodrow originally in your name.
It was Wood, WOOD.
But your parents.
Yeah, no, that was my
Birth
my government name. Yeah, now it's changed, but I was born Stanley Wood Landfair, and I added ROW.
There you go. Okay.
An homage to Woody Guthrie.
That's amazing.
And then on my trip, eventually, I wound up in New York City after going through the whole country, and I was living with a musician there, folk like bluegrass guy, and one of the guys in one of his bands, his name's Cole. Bertante Cole is Woody Guthrie's grandson.
Oh wow!
So I got to meet Woody's grandson.
Oh, how cool!
And yeah, and that's why we have stickers here that say "This machine kills fascism," and they've got a surfboard.
Nice.
Because he wrote that on his guitar. And
That's amazing.
Yeah. So all I really ever wanted to be was like do that kind of stuff, like travel around and write, and kind of survive and live some big adventure to talk about. And
so you and I are in sharp contrast, because I've never been outside of Hermosa Beach. I mean, I've never lived outside of Hermosa Beach. I traveled though a lot.
Well, we do have because I never leave El Porto if I'm in town. So there's some similarity in that.
A lot of similarities in that.
Like I literally don't go past 45th Street or 34th Street or east of Crest.
You got your little bubble right here.
Yeah.
And you got everything you need
here.
here.
That's why I had to buy the downstairs store, because I was their best customer. I wasn't leaving the neighborhood.
They're like, I'm going to invest in myself.
That's right. Yeah.
Why give the profits to this other guy?
Yeah. Exactly. People are buying Bitcoin, real estate, not me. I'm buying my groceries.
Yeah. Well,
my wetsuits.
No, you invest in real estate.
Yeah.
And you're an entrepreneur.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm doing what I can.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's the American dream right there.
Yeah. One day at a time. And
so will you let me know when your book comes out?
Yeah. It comes out May 12th.
Oh, that's not too far away.
No, yeah. I mean,
congratulations on getting it published.
Thank you.
That's not easy.
No. It took me 8 years to get my first book in stores, and this one did not take that long at all.
Good.
Because the first one took.
But did you have success with the first one, and then
yeah. So I tell this sort of story in the author's note of the new book, as well as a little bit in the new forward. That's a 10-year anniversary copy of that book, edition, because it came out in 2014. So in the forward, it tells a bit of this story, and it's expanded in the other book. But so that book came out in 2014. I was working full-time as a salaried actor for McDonald's, touring with them as Ronald McDonald. I bring to life Ronald McDonald's for them.
I had heard this.
Yeah, the rumor is around. And so I was doing that for them, as simultaneously my book came out, and I did a tour with that. And I could never tell anybody that was my job. That's a big thing, that you sign a non-disclosure, you can't talk about it. And I mean, even now, there are even specific ways I like, I hold that role in that person personage in a very high regard.
Mm-hmm.
And I think anyone who's ever done that job does. So there's a whole way we're supposed to speak of it.
No.
Ronald is a real guy. I mean, a lot of people help bring him to life. Nobody was ever Ronald.
Now, prior to that, did you have aspirations of being an actor?
Yeah, so only because I took acting classes as part of it was suggested to me as a writer.
Okay.
That to get better as a writer, take some acting classes.
Interesting.
And so I took the acting classes, and I was working at a theater in New York, and I really love theater, and I read a lot of plays. I was a creative writing major in college.
There it is.
So I love that. So I think eventually, I would like to write a play eventually.
As a play, as opposed to a book, I don't know anything about this, but you would imagine that one would be more lucrative than the other, right?
But that's not what it's about.
Okay.
It's like surfing. You just do it to do it. You do it because it's a freeing and joyful experience. And the fact that you could, the fact that I can survive it, the fact that I can do it at a profitable rate, to me, it's like I always say that for a business or for my business, like I look at profits or money as it's like air, it's like breathing. It's like it's very necessary, but that's not the point.
Yeah.
And I'm not focused on that whatsoever. I'm focused on like doing the things I want to do and making it pay for itself or making it work so I can do it.
Which
You
is
know?
a crazy element of happiness.
Oh, yeah.
I think we live in a community where there's so many, the majority of them are stuck in the rat race and they don't even realize it.
Uh-huh.
Like they can't get off.
Oh yeah.
And I think when you're able
I've been
to
there.
get
I
off,
understand. Yeah.
yeah, and you can be like, you know what, I'm going to work to pay my bills and live a minimal lifestyle, and my real energy is going to go into doing things that put a smile on my face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. I think it's such a blessing actually though that I think people doing that, and I guess I consider myself one of those people like with minority.
Oh,
I think it's
around here,
well, just in general,
We're
in
like a-
America.
we're like a 2%er around
Oh,
here.
yeah. I mean, just in America in general, but yeah, around here, yeah, this is a very wealthy area. I've never been to the beach here.
Yeah,
Not surprisingly, there's only
there's a
so
lot
much
of Type A
coastal land.
personalities in town, and hey, more power to them. I mean, they're really good at what they do. That's, that's how they can afford those $10 million houses.
Yeah,
And I'm not knocking on it at all.
yeah.
You know, that's their skill set. You and I go surfing,
Oh,
and we're
yeah.
pretty good at that. And,
Yeah.
and they go to work, and they're really good at what they do. So
And that was a big thing that drew me to the neighborhood. You know, I mean, I came here as like, this is one of the nicest neighborhoods in the lower 48. I mean, it's one of the nicest neighborhoods in North America.
and you
Short of flying to Hawaii, you know?
and you can say that because you've been to every state.
Yeah, this is my favorite place. El Porto is my favorite spot.
That is
Yeah.
amazing. I miss
Yeah.
out on a lot. I need to.
I came here, I was 34. I'd never been here. I've been surfing. So my parents divorced when I was 4.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad moved out to California. I learned to surf at 11. And then my dad lived downtown Venice, Santa Monica, and then moved to San Francisco between like until I was 17. And
Okay.
so I got to grow up surfing here like 1 or 2 weeks a year, but I didn't know anybody.
So
I
did
didn't
you-
really know what I
Did
was
you live
doing.
at home with your mom?
Yeah.
She stayed in Indiana.
No, oh, my mom lives in Virginia.
Oh, Virginia.
But yeah.
Okay.
But yeah,
So she
my
lives in
family's
Virginia.
originally from Indiana.
Did you surf in Virginia?
Only because I learned out here.
Okay, so
So
when
it's something I
you'd
brought
come
back
to
with
visit
me.
your dad,
Yeah.
and this is back in the day when like you did 2 weeks a year with your dad.
Yeah, at
So,
most.
like,
At most. Yeah, maybe 1 week in winter, 1 week in summer.
Yeah.
At absolute most. Yeah.
So you'd come.
that was my whole surfing all year.
You'd come to LA, and when you were here, you'd surf,
Uh-huh.
and then when you would go home to Virginia.
I was the only person I knew that surfed.
Now, did you live close to the beach?
5 hours.
Oh, wow! Virginia's that big?
So yeah, I'm from DC, like the DC
Oh,
area,
yeah,
outskirts
yeah.
of Virginia, and yeah, to get to Virginia Beach, like if there's no traffic, maybe 3.5 hours, but it's gonna be like a 5 hour
what
drive.
about-
Ocean City, Maryland,
I was
same
gonna say
thing.
Maryland, or
It's the same thing. Like if you go at midnight, you can get there in like under 4 hours. But
yeah.
if you got to plan for 4 to 5 hours to make that drive.
So you didn't do it a lot.
Oh, I mean, well now, especially if I go back, I do it every time. And now I surf.
Wintertime too.
Yeah. And I'm such a novelty surfer. I love it.
Yeah.
I've surfed New York in the snow.
Yeah, I've done
I've
that.
surfed
I've
a
done
couple
Jersey in the
snows.
snow.
Oh,
Never,
cool.
Yeah.
I'm always talking to people when they come here, when they're from. I just had somebody from Jersey yesterday, and he came in, he was all excited surfing. I was like, oh, well, you probably hitting it this winter, right? And he's like, oh no, it's too cold.
Yeah.
And in my mind, I'm like, what are you, crazy? You know?
Yeah, but it's a whole nother level of cold.
Oh yeah. It's wearing a 5'4" or whatever. It's like putting on a snowsuit. Gloves.
Yeah,
mittens,
but it's a
hat.
great perspective to have because, like, as a sales rep, at one point my territory was all the West Coast, and you go to Oregon, and those guys think they're core, and they are. Even San Francisco,
Yeah.
they're core.
Oh, crazy.
but
Yeah.
the people in New Jersey and the Northeast, whole nother level.
Yeah.
Whole nother level. If like on a scale of 1 to 10, if New Jersey is a 10, San Francisco's a 5 or a 6.
Yeah. Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
like you where you're 4.3, maybe you're 5.3.
Yeah, those guys are soft by comparison.
Yeah, it's gonna get
Yeah.
to 50 in the
Yeah.
winter. Like you go back
Yeah.
there,
Uh-huh.
it's gonna be low 30s.
So this is something I've only heard of and seen pictures of, but supposedly there is a group of people on the Canada side of Lake Michigan, and apparently in the winter it's a great break.
I imagine. I've
So they're-
seen photos
yeah,
of.
ice in the
I've never
beard.
not the Canada side, but on the American side.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're crazy.
So lately, my last 2 major trips have been to Ireland.
Oh, cool. I
Which-
was there last year.
Did you
Yeah,
surf?
yeah. Well, that's what I was there for.
Oh, where'd you
Well,
go?
What else would I have gone for?
Did you go like?
I went to Lahinch. I went to.
Okay.
I went up to Northern Ireland and surfed. What's it called? I did like the
Is that
whole coast.
Thurso?
I guess it was. Was it East Coast? Must have been the East Coast.
No,
Was
I
it?
think it's-
West Coast.
Yeah, I go on the
I
West
get
Coast.
confused because I always call the Atlantic side the east side of any
Yeah.
thing, right? I'm like, yeah, Atlantic, that's east.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it
But
was-
yeah, great waves there.
yeah, it was super, and the people were awesome.
People awesome.
And the surf shops I found like totally inspiring.
I haven't been to one yet.
Oh, well, I went just to go, and I went and stayed in a bunch of surf hostels. That's what I do. So I'll go. That way, I'm like researching.
Yeah.
You know.
And it's a tax write-off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I get surf.
Yeah.
And then but the cool thing I found in Ireland, like the surf shops, there's so many like small coastal town that have one or two. Some had 3 shops, but the bottom level will be like a store, maybe
Yeah.
also a general store. And then they'll have a second level where they'll have rooms you can stay in, and then there'll be a back, and the owner lives back there, like with his dog
Yeah.
or something. I mean, which is like when I was there. I'm trying to think where else I've been like that. South Africa. I've been to some places like that, and I mean, definitely, I feel like there are lots of places like that in Costa Rica. But whereas, like, it's like, oh, I could do this. Why am I not doing that? You
Yeah.
know? And then, I mean,
You got room for some beds back there?
Oh, I have a whole apartment back there. The other side of this wall is
wow.
is my office and bedroom. It's got a floor to
But
ceiling
you're
window.
not going to hostel.
No. I thought about it, and my friend owns that hotel over there, the Manhattan Beach Hotel Motel,
Mm-hmm.
and so I juggle so much stuff, like working on like my own things, plus like starting up 5 other things constantly. But I've always got it like in the plan that I'm like, oh, I'm gonna build up this, recruit this following and send them there and have them here and do like lunch coupons with the restaurants
Yeah.
and have like an inclusive experience, make Porto this like surf destination like that,
But I mean, LA is obviously it's one of the 7th biggest economies in the world, and there's a lot of people that come here.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
they need a place to stay.
100%.
And California is so famous, especially LA,
Yeah.
for surfing.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe people don't have like a big budget to stay at the Lowe's or at the
Yeah.
Four Seasons or something.
Or even more, I don't think it's people that lack money. I think that they want a surf-centric experience.
Yep.
And many of them, especially because they're younger, or especially if they're international, they're like kind of used to different experiences as far as hostels or things like that. Like to them, it might not, like just saying a hostel, if you're an American in America, you're like, what are you, poor?
Yeah.
I mean, but to do it in Europe or other things is just pretty normal.
for sure.
And so like people very well to do, etc. And people will. So I think that there's definitely a market for it here, even like on a very not like super luxurious.
Yeah,
But
we have one in Hermosa,
Yeah, the
right down there on the pier.
uh-huh.
Right?
Yeah, Waterman's, right?
Yeah, right above Waterman's, yeah.
I've always wanted to stay there.
I've never stayed.
I always thought that was connected to Waterman's. It's not the
It
same.
is the same owner.
Well,
I take it back.
But
So the
Waterman's-
person that owns the whole building
yeah.
is always a part owner in the bar. So the bar
it's genius.
changed
for
hands
him.
recently. He stays
That's
on,
what happened. Okay.
and new owners will come in.
Yeah. So they get to change the name.
Yes, it is going to change the name.
Oh wow, interesting.
But
But the hostel stays the same.
hostel stays the same.
Do they rent surfboards there?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I would think so. They're missing out if they don't.
Well, Spider does right across the street, and I
that's
think there's
true.
another
Yeah,
place
yeah,
that does
yeah.
as well.
Uh-huh.
It's funny we talk about this because I'd never been in it. I still haven't, but I looked online like for the first time ever in my life, like 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, I wonder what it's like in there. So I went online. It's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Makes me wish I was visiting here again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big trip down to Hermosa.
Yeah. That's true. I only go by invitation. I leave the
Hey, you
by
come serve with me
invitation.
anytime you want.
All right.
There's no one out,
All right.
ever.
I'll take you up on that.
Yeah, no problem.
When I need to break free of Valporta. Sometimes it gets a little weird living here in this. It's such a small neighborhood.
I imagine.
Like-
But you also live at one of the most crowded places in the world.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like Malibu or Rincon or Dressels, but the amount of people that surf El Porto every single day is enormous.
I think there's a case to be made, and I don't know if anyone's keeping stats. In fact, I'm sure nobody is, but maybe. But I would render to guess that El Porto could, if not is, like the most surf beach in LA County. Just
I would say
total per year, because Malibu is a better wave when it's working.
Yeah,
and I mean there are a lot of places that are a better wave when it's working, but in terms of just day after day after day after day, where it's like, let alone it'll be shoulder to shoulder if it's decent out here.
I've been told from a few different sources that the El Porto cam is the most visited cam on Surfline.
Yeah,
How amazing is that?
Yeah, so that's always been my intention with buying this place and moving to this town and everything. It was like I always like, I mean, from the second I found the shop and the place, I'd never heard of Porto. I mean, I've been surfing in LA to visit my dad as a kid. I just went to whatever beach was close to him and didn't even think about it. But I'd never heard of El Porto until somebody sent me here to meet him to go surfing. And so I'd never even been to Manhattan Beach. No, I hadn't, because I never had a car when I visited my dad or anything. So, but yeah, I'd never been to Manhattan Beach and never been to El Porto at all. But when I found it and was here, it's like, oh, I can't believe this place exists. I think this place should be like a known place for people around the world, like, because LA's a huge city, and this is the easiest, most convenient place to surf, and we're so proximate to the international airport.
Yeah.
That, like, to me is like, I always felt like if somebody painted this building, kind of branded the experience and made things kind of cater to the people that come to this beach from all over the world, let alone the neighborhood, and let alone we have a lot of customers from Anaheim and stuff like I mean, this is a great shop whether you're coming from like thousands of miles away or 30 miles away.
Yeah,
because if you don't live at the beach, like, you need either gear or a place or sometimes I think here, I know our customers, they just need encouragement. They need to feel like somebody local or somebody who represents the is like, get out there.
Yeah.
If they give you shit, they're wrong. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
And that's kind of always our attitude here. Like, you're just out there to have fun. If anybody gives you a hard time, you tell them to come mess with me.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's what people like need if they're not from the beach. I don't know how I got off.
So I grew up in Hermosa, and we didn't have a lot of money or anything, so I didn't have a car early. And so I rarely ever even surfed Manhattan, just because.
Oh, interesting.
It's just farther I had to ride my bike.
Yeah.
And then I went to Maricosta, and there were just other guys there that surfed, and they always talked about Snorsasaur and how good Snorsasaur was. And I'm like, what the fuck is Snorsasaur? And then someone finally told me it's Rosecrans spelled backwards. And then later in life, I realized, like, Porto's a really good wave. Like, why didn't I come here when I was a kid? I just didn't. We just surfed in shitty Hermosa. So yes.
How do you pronounce that?
Snorsasaur.
Snorsasaur.
It's Rosecrans spelled backwards, and these guys just had me.
Yeah, well, I guess.
I didn't get it.
Around here, we say don't talk about the jetty. Apparently, it used to be don't talk about Rosecrans.
Apparently, you did not talk about Rosecrans.
Yeah, Snorsasaur.
Snorsasaur. There you go. Learn a little tidbit.
Yeah,
I don't know if anyone still calls it that, but
yeah. Do you know any El Porto history? Since you're sort of, I mean, you're from Hermosa, but
I know that I was alive when they built the jetty.
Oh, okay.
So it used to just be like I'm going to call it a pier, but it wasn't necessarily like a pedestrian pier.
Yeah.
It was like a wood structure and had a huge pipe on it that went out. And I'm assuming that pipe went underwater, and then the boats hooked up to it out there. But yeah, it was a wood structure, and then they tore that down, and they built a jetty. And at that point, I was probably like a freshman in high school or something. And we were so excited. We're like, oh my God, it's going to be like a right point. This is going to be, and people were like
geeked for it,
trying to like localize it already. And then they built it, and it didn't really turn into anything. I mean, it does have its moments for sure.
Yeah.
Still to this day. And then there was a time, I think they were building the scatter goods plant down there, or they were refurbishing, and they took all the sand and they dumped it. It basically was even with the edge of the jetty and it went all the way to like 45th Street, all the way out.
Oh,
So they dumped all that sand, and remember that was a big thing. Like, you guys are fucking up our wave. Like, what's going on?
oh, I thought they were doing it to try to make it better.
No, they were just trying to. They didn't know what to do
Just
with the
moving the
sand,
sand
so
around.
they just put it there.
Oh man.
I don't think that helped.
Huh,
But yeah, that's about it. Again, we had dogs growing up, so you could walk your dog on the beach down there. That was the only reason that I ever came down.
Yeah, yeah. Was it
here.
allowed then?
Yeah.
It's not allowed now.
Pseudo allowed.
Yeah, we do it. As the police officers told me, it's okay in wintertime.
Yeah. Okay.
It's okay in winter.
So the dogs can. It's okay for the dogs to shit on the beach in the wintertime. Just don't do it in the summertime.
Yeah. I think it's just because the police aren't out there as much in the wintertime.
No.
I think that's why. It's like, you can get away with this in the wintertime.
Yeah, or it's probably people complain, right?
Yeah, that's it. People always complain.
But during COVID, they totally stopped.
Yeah.
I mean, there were people. I see people on the beach every day with dogs.
Yeah.
At our contest last weekend, there was
Yeah,
people chilling with dogs.
I had my dog down there during the contest, or at least previous years.
Yeah, which is great. I mean, when I was a kid, like that was like straight $300 fine right there.
Oh yeah, it's 500 now.
Yeah, but it was like
I've seen him give it.
There was no wiggle room. Like,
Yeah,
you know, it's like you're robbing a bank or something.
Yeah, the way to get away with it is to walk immediately away and keep a big distance. Don't run away. And if they yell at you to stop, you have to say, "Oh, I'm late for something, officer. Am I being detained? Because otherwise I need to go." And you can't break stride. You need to keep going.
What if you say, "This isn't my dog"? I just run. Does that work?
I like that idea. I don't want him to take my dog.
No, but it really is he going to arrest the dog?
Oh, I don't know.
If it's a cop. I mean, the dog catcher, yeah, maybe, but.
Do you have any dogs?
Not currently.
Oh, that's my dog. He's making noise.
I hear him.
Yeah.
We currently we have squirrels.
Your pet squirrel?
No, I guess it's a weird thing. I've always had a dog forever, and then
inside the house?
No.
Oh, okay.
So growing up in Hermosa, we had 0 squirrels, like none. That was just like strictly a mountain thing. There were no squirrels, and now like there were 3 of them on my fence this morning. Yes, I do feed them.
Huh.
Well, I don't have a dog, dude.
Yeah.
Just like I don't have to worry about where it shits. I just throw some nuts out every day, so it's totally affordable. And they're cute. I can actually like put the nut in my hand and they'll take it without biting me or anything. So
yeah, tame. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I still can't tell them apart. So I could have 8 squirrels. I don't know because they all look the same to me. That sounds horrible.
Yeah.
But
That's what I feel about my outdoor cats.
Yeah. How many of those do you have?
Supposed to have 3. One of them got eaten by a coyote.
I've been
saw the
that.
coyote run off with it at like 2 a.m.
So you're like 2 cats now. I'm down to 2.
Yeah, and then one of them hasn't come back in a long time.
So you may be down to 1.
I know. Yeah,
but
I'm starting to get attached to the one too. So I'm like, this is bad.
Yeah, but that's the beauty of living down here. So you don't even have to buy a cat; it just shows up.
Oh yeah. Well, the animal shelter just gives them away if you ask for them.
Okay, but you don't even have to ask for them. It just.
I guess so. But,
I lived in my house for, I don't know, 30 years. I've had multiple cats. I've never bought one.
Oh, well,
they just show up.
Well, that makes me feel better. Maybe that's where mine went. Yeah.
I currently don't have a cat, but I've got some squirrels.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could give you my squirrel. I don't know how that works with their zone. Like, he's like in a gang. He may fight with other.
I think he'd run back.
Yeah.
Well, it's been great having you on. Any other questions?
Oh God, yes.
You have more? What do you got?
Dude, who starts wrestling at 4? Like, what is that? What sport starts at 4?
People start surfing at 4?
Barely?
Yeah.
But wrestling, like, I'm assuming wrestling
new
comes
moves,
with some sort of competition.
Oh, yeah. I would cry when I lost.
At 4.
It was awful, man. You're out there alone.
Now,
I just felt like I was just being choked. I couldn't even stop crying, and that's the worst when you know you shouldn't cry every match.
Who made you wrestle? Is that a dad thing or is that a mom thing?
I don't know if my mom made me wrestle. So what had happened was my folks got divorced right around my 4th birthday.
Okay.
And right around that time.
So you're not even at school yet. You're not even kindergarten
But right
yet.
around that time, we were supposed to go sign me up for sports. My dad loved basketball, but he moved to Los Angeles, so we were in Virginia. And my mom had me all wintertime. And I don't think she'd admit this. I feel bad even bringing this up because I know she'll watch this. But I've always thought that perhaps she enrolled me in wrestling to kind of stick to my dad. Because that was his thing. He loved basketball.
Oh, he wanted you to play basketball.
Oh, yeah.
And he
Yeah, my mom picked a different winter sport of these. And I know what had happened was the basketball people probably weren't, whatever, sign up. The wrestling gentlemen who became my coaches.
Were they good-looking gentlemen?
No, but they became like father figures. You know what I mean? And they showed an interest in me, and they.
Oh, that's awesome.
And wrestling can be such great training because it's like high discipline, and it's high accountability because you're on your own.
Yeah.
And eventually I got really good.
I just imagine watching 2 4-year-olds wrestle is some sort of cruelty, right?
Yeah.
I mean, are there people
especially when one cries at the end, which was the case in all my matches for the first 4 years.
Is there betting?
I remember wanting to quit all the time.
Where you're just
yeah.
I just can't imagine. I mean, again, I don't know anything about wrestling, but it seems watching 4-year-olds wrestle would be kind of
no, because you know the moves. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You're getting there. You're not just. It's not like hair pulling.
Maybe I'm not giving 4-year-olds enough credit. I know when I was 4, I couldn't do shit. There's no way I was wrestling.
I was doing push-ups and everything.
That was not happening.
All right,
in my
Mimi's
house.
here. Hey, what's up, Mimi? You want to come say hi?
Sure.
Yeah.
Hi, Mimi.
Yeah, this is Matt from South Bay Boardriders.
Hello, how
I
are
have him here because here, come on screen. You can pop on with us. Mimi's here because she's picking up some gear because I wanted to give out some Porto Surf Crew gear and some of our stuff to people that I like that surf that I feel like just kind of embody the spirit. And I'm like, I don't know. I think it's funny. Probably most shops, or at least a lot of shops, I feel like give stuff or sponsor really competitive surfers. And I don't know. This is the first person I've been doing this with, or about to do this with. And Mimi's my first person because she's got so much love for surfing, and she's such an adventurous person and puts herself out there. And I feel like we were talking about sort of like surfing and golf to some degree, where it's like the majority of people who do the thing aren't like the best in the world at it. They're like the majority are actually just people having fun doing it. And I feel like that really embodies the spirit of why I surf.
Mimi is a great brand ambassador.
There we go.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Which a lot of times those are more important than the team riders, because there can be team riders that are assholes and they're not helping anyone's business.
Exactly, dude. I've had some of them work for me. Not your team riders, but that type. And you trust me, that's the last person you want to hire when you own a surf shop.
No, you don't. And you don't really want them running around town with your logo on their chest being dicks.
Yeah.
So Mimi is the perfect brand ambassador.
We all don't want to be competitive surfers.
No.
I didn't get in to be a competitive surfer. I got in it to cleanse and to reap the benefits of being in the energy and to feel that sense of freedom and to just fall in love with my spirit all over again. Yep. So that's what I try to show people too, that there's different arenas. So I consider myself a true free surfer, like Rob Machado used to be back in the day. Yeah. I don't know if he's that way anyway, but
no, he's a good dude. But I think that's good. We touched upon this earlier, that surfing is so many different things to so many different people. And there's some people that like to put on a jersey, and that's great. That's their deal. And there's other people that like to ride a longboard or a fish or whatever. But as long as they get out of the water and they have that smile on their face and they make the world a better place, then that's all that counts.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
We need more of that.
Yes. Yeah. Yes,
more
we
of
do.
that.
Yeah.
But it's not all in the same place.
Yeah. Please, not all.
What do you mean? We got to blow up the spot. Everybody come to Porto, go surfing every day of the year.
Did you see it today? Did you see the waves today?
Oh, they're big right now, right?
Yeah. I just was talking to a chick down there, and I was like, "Are you okay?" And she was like, "Yeah, I did good." I said, "Oh, you must be a real shredder then, because it's pretty. It's not even a full moon. Where did these waves come from?"
A storm a long ways away.
Yeah.
But it is interesting that surfing is one of those unique spots where, like, most of the time, like-minded people, there's more power when they're together, right? Yeah. You get a bunch of musicians together, and there's this energy. And then with surfing, if you put too many of them in the same place, it's bad.
Oh, that's funny.
Like, it's
like musicians.
Yeah, I know. With paddleboarding, it's like more the merrier. Like 200 people show up. Yes, that's awesome. But with surfing, 200 people show up. That's bad.
Everybody want to fight.
Yeah. So like at the Boardriders Club, like we try and create community. We try and bring people together, but you can't really bring them together at the same surf spot at the same time because now there's too many people in the water and it kind of ruins the vibe. So it's this weird thing about it.
Yeah. And it's the etiquette. I don't think everybody understands etiquette who are not in groups or clubs or really have been surfing a long time. I think more surf schools should start teaching etiquette first, if anything. Yeah. The first rule is to teach etiquette while they're making them pop up on the sand.
Completely agree. But I'm not going to defend them, but there's a lot going on when you're learning how to surf and you caught that wave and you're trying to pop up. Last thing you're thinking about is looking around you.
Yeah.
I don't come to Porto very often, but I did come a couple of times last week before the contest just to kind of figure out what the sandbars were. And I would get snaked multiple times every session. Oh my God. And I'm like, I don't get mad at him. I don't even say anything because it's like he's developing a skill. He doesn't know any better. Like, hey, he got to his feet. That's good.
Yeah.
I can go find more waves. Yeah. Like he's still learning his craft. Like I'm not gonna light him up or anything. But yeah, that's pretty standard procedure when I come down here that someone's gonna drop in on me.
Yeah. I have a very unique experience as the owner of the shop because I feel I should be very diplomatic. Yes. And I get to surf. I get to surf every day because I'm right here. And I usually almost always take advantage of that. And so because of that, I have like a personal policy. Unless it's completely by accident, I yield to everyone.
Yes.
Every single time. But I feel like it's better for the shop that way. I say hello to everybody. And I'm really out there for exercise. So I don't know if I want to share this. Like, so when I surf, out here especially, like, because I'm in it mainly for exercise, they were like, I'll paddle out and then I'll pick one direction, north or south, and I'll just start booking it. And inevitably, I hit patches where nobody is.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's because there are no waves there, But other times, because of whatever, I'm the only person around, there's a wave comes by. And that's generally my, like, MO. I'll go out for, like, anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, 6-7 days a week, and do that, like paddle all the way up and down the lineup, say hello to everybody, and in the space of like 30-45 minutes, I don't know, I usually catch like a dozen waves.
There you go.
And I never compete with anybody, and but
you just let the secret out.
I know. If other people do that, I'm fucked. Nobody wants to surf.
Don't know what they're doing.
Nobody wants to surf that way. It's too much work.
Yeah,
it is.
Exactly.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of exercise.
That's
why I do it.
Gotta get you on a paddleboard this summer.
Oh, that sounds horrible. He was telling me about paddling in this sport with this big board that you don't stand on, that you just paddle around.
I do that in Laguna. I like paddleboarding in Laguna.
Yeah. It works everywhere. Everywhere where there's.
Oh, our cat joined us.
Yes.
Yes, this is one of our working cats.
Does this one have a name?
Oh man, so I'm hesitant to name the cats. I don't want to get too attached. And so to me, any cat. I mean, this is surfing, so any cat is Mickey Dora, the cat.
Okay, there you go.
But I'm the only one that calls the cat Mickey, and I also call the cat Osterman because I have a friend named Cat Osterman. And anytime I hear a cat, I think of Cat Osterman.
Now, was this one that just moved in?
I think we've had her for a couple months now.
Okay.
But she moved in with, this is a guy actually. Okay. He moved in with another male cat, and we haven't seen that one in a while.
Could be.
And they're outdoor cats. Yeah.
So this was somebody's cat. So if I see a flyer on a pole, am I gonna make some money? Can I come back?
No, I don't think it works that way with outdoor cats. I think they do what they want. Okay. At least that's what they told me when they gave it to me from the shelter.
Oh, so you did get this one from the shelter?
Yeah, I got all my cats from the shelter. Oh. They give away cats because they're like outdoor cats that are, they're not completely feral, but they're pretty close. They definitely don't want to live in a house. Like this one is obviously quite really likes. Yeah, right.
Sounds familiar.
This one really likes the attention though, but it took him so long to warm up.
Oh, they're back.
Hey, you have fun? Oh, that's so awesome.
The one I was asking.
Oh yeah.
Like,
do you want to say hello?
Oh my God.
Can we interview you?
Sure.
Yeah, pop in. We got room. Hold on.
Or anything. I'm straight from the
Oh, that's perfect.
We're used to being wet.
Yeah, sit on the couch for a second.
God,
Yeah. Yeah, heck yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, hold on. You gotta say what's your name?
Hey, I'm Kate Parkin. What's up?
And Kate came in this morning and booked a spontaneous lesson.
Very spontaneous. Yeah. Didn't know this morning if I'd be surfing, and here I am. Just caught some waves.
Oh, that's what we're here for.
Yeah.
I'm glad you had fun. Rudy took you out.
Yes, he did, and it was
fantastic.
incredible. We caught a lot of waves. I mean, they were big. It was like 5, 6, 7 feet. That's big. But then he was like, that was 4 feet. I was like, oh, okay. But it was amazing. Yeah.
And now that you're back here in the shop, it was 7 feet.
It was 7 feet. You heard it here first. Yeah.
They get bigger when you're out of the water.
Yeah, they do. They do.
4 feet.
Yeah, give it a few years.
407.
That's right.
Exactly.
Give it a few years to get even bigger.
Yeah. Oh
well,
my gosh.
Thank you for joining us.
Well,
and we're
thank
from
you.
the same area of Virginia.
Northern Virginia, Nova. Represent Fairfax County.
All right.
I know, small world. It's so
Yeah.
small. I love that about going to different surf shops. You meet the coolest people, and sometimes you meet people that grew up right around the corner from you. So,
Well, thanks for joining us. We won't
Thank
take any
you
more
so
of your time.
much. Oh my gosh. Thank you.
Yeah. Who's this going to? Do we
I
have
saw her and I was like, girl, you was out there today? I'm like,
Yeah.
was it okay? Were you okay?
Do we have anything more? This was a totally unplanned conversation. It was just spontaneous, off the cuff.
Just like the waves, right?
Oh yeah. What you got any more? We'll give you one more.
Okay. Just the motorcycle through all 48 states. How old were you?
23 when I started.
How long did that take?
14 months.
14 months. No accidents, no anything?
On the 5, when I was coming through LA, which LA was what, state 27 or something like that. On the 5, my back tire blew out in rush hour, and I went down on the asphalt. And luckily I had what are called crash bars or highway bars on my bike, and they protect your legs so that if you hug the bike with your legs, the bars are steel bars that stick out further than your legs do. And so the bike laid down and I rode it while it like sparked on the ground, and I got a little like my pants got torn up, but I didn't get any skin anything. Yeah, I was going like 60 some miles an hour, and there was a big truck behind me. It was rush hour, so once I stopped skidding, I then had to get up and get out of the road and make a very quick decision of whether I could take the bike with me or I was just gonna run away. So I just like darted away. So I was on the last lane and went over the shoulder, and the truck behind me had stopped, thank God, and didn't run over my bike, so I was able to go retrieve it. And yeah, I think it was. I had a couple other accidents, enough that like I don't ride anymore. I decided when I was done with 48, that was.
Now, was there a premeditated plan about where you went?
None.
So you're like, just woke up.
You have to figure out how to get through all 48, and there isn't a direct route to all 48 states, right? Like you have to do a lot of them a couple times to.
Now, there was probably times when you're like, I'm on a motorcycle, so let's avoid Michigan and North Dakota during the wintertime.
Yeah. So I went through the South intentionally during the winter.
Okay.
And I wintered in New York City for several months, and then I think in January or February, I drove like the left. It was like 13 degrees. I drove to New Orleans because I met somebody on the internet who told me I could stay at like it was after Katrina. This is in the aftermath of Katrina. So he was working and living in a volunteer shelter, and he told me that he had a job and lodging for me, and I was in New York, and it like saved a bunch of money working at restaurants and a few other jobs. I was working like 20 hours a day, and staying on everybody's couch for like 4 months.
Wow, that's a good friend right there.
Oh yeah. He's he's a good dude. He's still friends with him. In fact, he was the trip I came out here that I first came to El Porto for the first time. He was sort of involved in that as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah, recurring characters.
So it must be hard for you to be the interviewer when you are the most interesting man in the room.
Oh, I don't know. I guess I would take that as a compliment.
It is. I mean.
Yeah.
I've lived in Hermosa Beach my whole life. I don't have any of these experiences.
Oh,
You've been rode a motorcycle through 48 states. You've been wrestling since you were in diapers. You've been an actor. You've had books published. You've had quite the life.
Oh, well, thanks.
Yeah.
And liquor store.
Oh, well, thanks. I appreciate it. Don't my head's gonna get so big I won't be able to fit outside the door. So don't do that to me. I appreciate it.
Very humble individual.
Oh, well, I'm lucky to get to do all this stuff, and yeah, it's fun, and yeah.
Well, keep it going.
Well, thanks.
I can't wait to.
And it's not. There's a lot of hardship. I mean, it's like anything else, right? You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. I have this belief that most people, like, not most people, but like, I feel like you should never envy or like admire anyone, or like, I don't know, the people I find myself most envying or admiring, that I always find there's some flip side of the coin. You're like, well, that guy had all that and he was miserable. Oh my God,
There's a lot of that.
I didn't know he looked so freaking happy. Oh yeah,
that's a lot.
Oh yeah,
a lot of that.
Oh yeah, sure. And you name whatever it is. If you don't have a
Rob
certain amount,
Reiner's son.
Yeah. And how many?
Look like a murderer, though.
But I think it on a total basic level. If you were to say, hey, do you want to be raised by two Hollywood elites, and that kid has had like every opportunity known to man, or be raised somewhere else in LA, you're like, oh, I want to be raised in Hollywood or Beverly Hills or whatever, and then that shit. Then you got the Menendez brothers, like
he chose that.
And that,
chose anything.
that's wild.
Yeah, so
All the accents.
Yeah, and there's a flip side to everything. I mean, there are people that are feel unhappy because they don't have a wife and kids, and then there are other people that have a wife and kids and they get killed by them. So, so there's no point envying anybody. There's people that are living in this town that have millions of dollars that I know they're nice people, but some of them are absolutely miserable.
For sure.
Yeah. And it comes with it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think, right? It's like, oh, that's part of that. Like, I don't know.
I agree. So, I agree. But I think that the three of us are blessed that we have found this fountain of youth, this love dispenser right out there, just love and happiness machine right out there that just makes us feel good every day. And we're super lucky that we found that. And more people should explore that. Just not at my street. I'm kidding.
I think that's where we end. I think that's the closing statement.
No. Because I totally don't believe in localism. I don't believe in any of that. You guys come to 16th Street Hermosa, surf with me anytime.
She's like, no one wants to go surf down there. He's like, that's my point.
No, there's a reason. There's a reason why no one surfs there.
Oh, Matt, well, it's been fun. It's so good to talk to you. And I'm looking forward to our contest on the 31st.
Yes, me too.
Yeah, and I'm so grateful to get to be involved in this.
We're stoked to have you.
Like, especially I feel like I come from a long ways off and a lot of other things, and to get to be this deep in surfing, to me, it's like a child's dream. It's so cool. And surfing's so small. Like, my Rip Curl rep, like
Pat.
Yeah. Like, in baseball or big sports, like if you're a sporting goods store and you carry Nike baseball stuff or whatever, like the guy bringing that to you, your Nike rep, he doesn't know Alex Rodriguez. Right, he doesn't intermix in the same company, right? Yeah. But the surfing world is so small. Yeah. They're like, if you're a surf rep with these people, like, then you're shaking hands with the tour pros on a regular basis. You know, you're part of that squad, that team. And so to 6 degrees of separation that's what's so cool to me. It's like, whoa, I could. Maybe next year I'll like just show up in the North Shore during the season, what I mean? And see if I can like get invited to a party, I'll probably know someone there,
Could
be. Yeah.
Could be. North Shore.
Do you have any more of your film festivals, film shorts this year? Because y'all give the best film shorts.
Oh, that was so cool.
Which one?
You guys had a contest.
Oh, yeah. We will for sure. It's in April. Okay. Typically end of April. It's called Passion and Profession. If any of you are aspiring filmmakers, especially under 18, please go to the website and our contact me somehow and I can put you in touch with that. But yeah, so for the Boardriders Club at first, we were like, hey, we're going to create a platform for people that are really passionate about surfing to excel if that's their deal. But then we're like, hey, we're forgetting about this whole other people that are passionate photographers or surf photographers. How do we create a platform to, promote them?
I love going and watching it. I love it's interesting, and seeing how the different people film and the photographers and how you have the contest for different types of photography as well as the people who make the films. Like, I love that. I love that about it.
And we're trying to create a thing where like the people in South Bay, especially the ones that surf at a higher level, sounds not inviting, but
I think that's
we see enough bad surfing. We don't need to promote.
Yeah, that's what.
No offense to those people, but
surfing is people actually getting to higher levels of surfing, and that's what's super cool about it. Is like you see people do things that push the envelope that you're able to be like, oh, maybe I could do that, and that's what's inspiring about it, right?
Yeah.
At least me.
So we're trying to get them to all like keep a couple clips from the winter, and then we'll submit them into one place, and then we'll turn that into basically like a community surf film, just featuring all people from our community. So we tried that last year, and it didn't quite work as well as we wanted to, and so
I enjoyed it.
Oh no! This is in addition.
Oh.
This is a whole nother thing. So it's called the South Bay Surf Awards or the Big Wave Challenge. That will still exist, but we wanted to release that not a feature film because it's not like has acting or anything, but a length 20-minute, 30-minute film featuring all the best people from El Segundo all the way to Palos Verdes. Like, hey, if you surf at a high level and you have a filmer, we would love to see your clips, edit them all together, and then we'll make a community-based thing where we can all get together and watch it. Hopefully have a good time.
Awesome.
So I think that's the Boardriders Club is kind of a building community. It's weird when I grew up here, like El Segundo guys didn't like guys from Manhattan, and PV guys didn't like anybody. Yeah. And so I think, one of the successes that we've had at the Boardriders Club is we bring all these kids together, and it doesn't matter what town you're from, where you surf. When we're together, we're together. And then we have a traveling team that competes on all up and down California. And on that team, there will be people from El Segundo that'll get a ride to a contest with a guy from PV, which back in my day never happened. So we're doing our best to break down the borders, and like we're all a surfing family. We're all a community. Let's take our energy and lift each other up as opposed to tear each other down. Yeah. So that's kind of the goal.
When I moved here 8 years ago, I figured you guys had been around forever. You know what I mean?
No, 16 years.
Yeah. So a cool thing you're doing, and to me, it's an institution. To me, it's you're already at that level. So
well, thank you. Thank you.
Keep up the good work.
Well, thank you very much.
Cool.
All right. Well, thank you, back.
Pleasure to have you.
Pleasure.
And Mimi, we'll have to have you on for an interview.
Thank you, Mimi.
I'll have to have you back for an interview another time, just you.
You need to have someone back right when you get back from your trip.
Yeah.
So we can all hear about your trip.
Oh, love it. Cool.
He's going to India.
Yeah.